In this video, I'm gonna share with you guys some really easy weeknight meals that you can whip up.
I think I hit the lotto when I found you. I promise I am.
Now, I know for most people, they're working all day, they get home and it's like, oh my God, I gotta cook dinner. How am I going to make something that's quick and also healthy and that still tastes good? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 recipes that you can easily throw into any time crunch that you have, whether it's a weeknight or you're just really crunched for time and you wanna eat something that's still gonna taste good and be healthy. So each one of these recipes takes 30 minutes or less to prepare and cook. All really tasty, very delicious, whole food, plant-based recipes, great for weight loss or great if you're just trying to eat healthier. And if you enjoy this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment down below which recipe you think you're gonna try first, and subscribe if you are not already. Now, the first recipe I'm gonna share with you is a creamy broccoli pasta. This comes together in under 20 minutes, and while the pasta is boiling, you just put everything together. So let's get into that first.
I think I hit the lotto.
This recipe comes together really quickly, so go ahead and get your pasta started and cooking according to package directions, and you make everything else in between. Now I'm taking some garlic and I am just mincing it here, and I'm also chopping up some broccoli florets and putting those to the side.
When I found you.
In a large frying pan, saute just a little bit of vegetable broth and add the garlic to that.
I'm your number one.
Saute this for a couple minutes, then add in some rice vinegar, as well as either tapioca flour or arrowroot flour and some plant milk.
So long since we've been together. I was there for you before anyone else was.
I'm allowing this to cook for just a couple minutes, and then I'm adding in nutritional yeast, salt and pepper, and I'm just allowing it to thicken ever so slightly, whisking it as I go to get rid of any lumps.
Gave more to you. So don't.
Then I'm going to go ahead and just steam my broccoli for 5 minutes or less. You want the broccoli to be crisp and not overcooked. Drain your pasta and then add the pasta and the broccoli into the sauce and mix it up. And that is really all you gotta do.
Number one, baby.
You can garnish with a little bit of vegan Parmesan. I'll leave a recipe below, as well as some red chili flakes. And this is what it looks like. This final product comes together really quickly and it's very, very good.
Just say that I'm your number one, baby.
Up next is one of my all-time favorite meals, but let's make it healthy. I'm gonna be making some mushroom quesadillas for you guys. I'm using a really healthy wrap, and I'm making it with a very small amount of cashews. But the cool thing about that is if you don't want the cashews, you can actually just make the cheese sauce without the nuts at all, and it still tastes really good and cheesy, and you're getting lots of veggies in. So let's get into the mushroom quesadilla. First up, I'm going to make this spicy mango dip. I'm using mango, apple cider vinegar, a quarter of a jalapeno, and some garlic, as well as just a little bit of salt and water to thin. Setting that aside, now I'm going to be making my cheese mixture. I'm adding cashews and water, lemon juice, tapioca flour, nutritional yeast, salt, garlic powder, and I'm just blending this on high for 1 to 2 minutes.
I could never forget you.
Now I'm just stopping and chopping my mushrooms and getting my spinach prepared for the filling. I'm adding all of these cheese ingredients into a small saucepan, and I'm heating this on medium heat. And I'm stirring with the spatula constantly. This is really key to make sure you don't get any lumps. Now in a large frying pan on a medium to low heat, I'm adding my tortilla, topping it with cheese, topping it with some mushrooms and the spinach, and letting this heat on each side for about 1 to 2 minutes. Just be careful not to burn your hands or overburn the tortillas.
Easier, easier, easier.
Once you feel it's ready, just pop it onto a plate and cut to your desired liking. I'm garnishing this with a little bit of mashed avocado and some tomato and some more jalapeno and lime. Dipping it into this mango sauce. Oh man, this is really, really good.
Since we both went away, you forgot me, it's the truth. but somehow I find comfort in pain. I wish it was
Last but not least, I've got a really hearty, comforting roasted potato and asparagus dish for you guys. Now this can totally be served as a side if you have people in your family who aren't vegan, and you can have this and they can have this, and you all can just be happy together and be feeling really cozy and comforted by this meal. Another bonus with these potatoes is that you can make these at the beginning of the week as a batch recipe, and then you can have them warmed up throughout the week and they're really, really toasty. You could even have them as a hash brown for a breakfast style meal over the weekend.
Hey, what you talking about?
All right, now I'm using russet potatoes, which I choose to peel because I find like the skin to be a little bit rough, but if you're using a gold potato, a red potato, or yellow potato, you really don't need to peel them. I'm chopping these in cubes or quarters, and I'm sticking it in a large bowl, submerging the potatoes in a large bowl of cold water. And what this does is just create a fluffier potato once it's baked. At this point, you want to leave those for about an hour. I'm going to take some fresh thyme to garnish the potatoes with, and if you don't have fresh thyme, you can use dried thyme, or feel free to use any other fresh herb like parsley or rosemary instead of thyme. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Drain your potatoes, put the potatoes onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet, garnish with the thyme, a little bit of salt and pepper. And of course, feel free to not do the garlic, but I think the garlic on the potatoes really adds a lovely element. If you're a garlic lover, that you can use up to 8 cloves of garlic. And if garlic is just not something that you really enjoy, use less, of course. Roast these potatoes for about 35 minutes until browned and tender. At the 25-minute mark, you want to test out your potatoes, see if they're almost done, and then you can add in a steamed veggie like asparagus and roast it along with your potatoes for the final 10 to 15 minutes, and just testing for doneness. Once it's ready, you can serve these potatoes and the asparagus or whatever steamed veggies you like as your full meal. Like I said before, if you're eating with meat eaters, this is a great complement to, you know, somebody who's having some meat, but you're gonna get a full meal and they're gonna get some sides. I really love drizzling asparagus with a little bit of balsamic vinegar, so feel free to add that if you'd like. All right, you guys, so those are the 3 recipes. I hope that you enjoyed these recipes. As always, the full recipes will be linked down below. Please take advantage of making these recipes this upcoming week and throwing them into your mix. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, let me know which recipe you think you'll try first. And if you're interested in working with me in any capacity, whether it's to lose weight or to just get in overall health or even transition to a whole food plant-based diet, head over to my website, Vegan Michele, for a ton more free resources, recipes, as well as to learn more about the coaching and the courses that I offer. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because I put out videos every single week giving you lots of different options when it comes to weight loss on a whole food plant-based diet, just getting healthy and eating actually food that tastes good. These all go hand in hand. They should go hand in hand anyways. They don't often go hand in hand, but here they go hand in hand. All right, you guys, have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.